Riding through the North Georgia mountains is an experience that can only be described as awe-inspiring. The winding roads, flanked by lush greenery and towering trees, create an environment where both serenity and adventure exist in equal measure. Every corner presents a new challenge or reward, whether it's a panoramic view of the landscape or a steep incline that demands every ounce of energy and focus. This region is a favorite among nature lovers, cyclists, and adventure seekers alike. So when I got my hands on the Nakto F6 e-bike, I immediately knew where I would take it for a real test drive. The Nakto F6 is marketed as a rugged adventure-ready e-bike, and its specifications certainly suggest that it's built to handle more than just the smooth, paved roads of a city. Its 26-inch fat tires combined with a matte black frame and bold branding signal that this is a bike meant for exploration. The real question, however, is whether it can deliver on its promises. Would it hold up to the demands of the varied terrain of the North Georgia mountains? Could it provide the power and performance necessary for a challenging outdoor ride while maintaining practicality for everyday use? This review aims to answer those questions in detail. The Nakto F6 doesn't shy away from making a bold first impression. Its appearance alone speaks volumes about its intended purpose. The fat tires are the first thing that draws the eye, giving the bike a commanding presence that feels ready for anything. These tires, coupled with the sturdy frame, give the Nakto F6 an aura of durability. This isn't a bike for casual, leisurely spins around the block. It's for riders who want to tackle more rugged and unpredictable environments. The matte black finish on the frame adds to its adventurous appeal, while the large Nakto logo sprawled across the frame leaves no room for subtlety. The overall design suggests that this bike is built for more than just commuting. It's made for adventure. The bike's robust look inspired a sense of confidence even before I took it for a spin. But aesthetics can only get you so far. The real test was about to begin, with assembly and later performance on the trails. For many new e-bike owners, assembly can be a daunting task. Whether you're a seasoned cyclist or a newcomer to the world of e-bikes, the process of putting everything together is often the first hurdle. Fortunately, the Nakto F6 arrives well packaged with all components neatly secured to ensure nothing is damaged during the transport. The first step in the assembly was attaching the handlebars. I loosened the bolts on the bike's stem, positioned the handlebars to my preferred angle, and tightened them securely. Installing the front wheel was equally simple. After loosening the bolts on the front fork, I placed the wheel in position and tightened the bolts to ensure it was secure. The pedals were marked for the left and right sides, making installation easy. A quick twist, followed by tightening with a wrench, gave me confidence that everything was secure and in place. Lastly, I attached the front headlamp by loosening the bolts on the fork brace, positioning the lamp and tightening the bolts to complete the setup. It took me under an hour to get everything together, and while the process was relatively smooth, I advise taking a moment to double check all the screws and bolts. In particular, I found that the brakes were a bit loose after the initial assembly, but a quick adjustment fixed that. It's always better to be safe than sorry, so make sure everything is securely fastened before your first ride. With the assembly complete, let's talk specs. At its core, the Nakto F6 is powered by a 750-watt motor. This motor delivers 86 nanometers of torque, giving the bike enough power to handle a variety of terrains from city streets to gravel trails and mild mountain trails. This is important for riders who, like me, enjoy the flexibility of being able to switch between urban commuting and more rugged adventures. But power is only one half of the equation. The Nakto F6 also boasts a 48-volt 16-amp battery, which offers a range of up to 60 miles on pedal assist. This level of range makes the F6 a great option for long rides, whether you're commuting to work or heading out for a day of exploration in the mountains. Charging the battery takes 4 to 5 hours, which is reasonable, especially if you plan to charge overnight before your next ride. One of the standout features of the Nakto F6 is the 26 by 4 inch fat tires. Fat tires are often associated with off-road capabilities, and for good reason. These tires provide excellent stability, especially on loose surfaces like gravel, sand, and even snow. When paired with the bike's front suspension system, the result is a smooth ride, even when the path ahead is anything but smooth. The fat tires also give the bike a bit of extra cushion, making it more comfortable for longer rides on bumpy trails. For the Nakto F6, I chose the North Georgia mountains as the proving ground. This area provides a variety of terrains, from winding gravel trails to moderate hills, making it the perfect location to put the bike through its paces. On flat stretches of road, the Nakto F6 performed beautifully. The pedal assist made it easy to maintain a comfortable cruising speed of around 20 to 25 miles per hour, and the throttle provided a quick boost of power when I needed it. The fat tires gripped the road well, even on loose gravel, and I never felt like the bike was in danger of slipping or losing control. The front suspension system did an excellent job of absorbing the shocks from the bumpy gravel paths, making it surprisingly smooth to ride. The real challenge came when I started tackling the hills. On moderate inclines, the 750 watt motor had enough torque to keep me moving without much effort. However, as the inclines grew steeper, the motor began to struggle a bit. I found myself relying more on the pedal assist to help push the bike up the hill. This isn't necessarily a deal breaker, but it's worth noting for riders who plan to tackle serious mountain biking trails. On some of the steeper sections of the North Georgia mountains, I had to put in more legwork, which can be considered great exercise. While the bike can handle most moderate trails, it might not be the best choice for riders looking to conquer extremely steep or technical trails without significant pedaling assistance. That being said, the overall performance of the bike was still impressive. For less extreme off-road adventures, the Nakto F6 handled well. The colored LCD display was a great feature during the ride, providing real-time updates on speed, battery life, and assist mode. It's easy to read, even in bright sunlight, and allowed me to adjust the power output depending on the terrain. This level of customization made it easy to switch between assist levels 0 through 5 as needed, which was especially helpful when transitioning from flatter ground to tougher inclines. One of the most important factors of any e-bike is its battery life. After all, the last thing any rider wants is to be stranded miles from home with a dead battery. Fortunately, the Nakto F6 excels in this department. Despite the challenging terrain of the North Georgia mountains and frequent use of both pedal assist and throttle, I managed to complete a 25-mile ride with battery level to spare. This level of endurance is reassuring, especially for riders who enjoy long-distance rides or need an e-bike for extended commutes. Knowing that the battery can last up to 60 miles with pedal assist provides peace of mind. Whether you're planning a day of exploring the great outdoors or simply commuting to work, the range combined with the bike's relatively quick charging time makes it a practical option for those who want both power and reliability. While the Nakto F6 has many strengths, there is one factor that might give some riders pause: its weight. At around 72 pounds, this is not a lightweight bike. Now, this might not be an issue when you're riding, as the motor and pedal assist make it easy to navigate most terrains. However, if you frequently need to carry or transport the bike, whether upstairs or over obstacles, or when loading into your car, the weight can become a challenge. For riders who plan to keep the bike on the ground or ride without much lifting, the weight shouldn't be a deal breaker. But if you anticipate needing to carry the bike frequently, it's something to consider before making the purchase. In closing, the Nakto F6 e-bike offers a unique blend of power, performance, and practicality. Whether you're commuting through the city or venturing off-road, the bike provides a versatile and enjoyable riding experience. Its fat tires, 750-watt motor, and durable build make it well suited for a variety of terrains, while its long battery life ensures that you won't be left stranded on longer rides. The bike's weight and braking system are areas that can benefit from improvement, but overall, the Nakto F6 delivers a reliable and fun ride. For city riders, it offers plenty of power and range for daily commuting. For adventure seekers, it's a capable companion for light and moderate off-road trails. As I wrapped up my ride in the North Georgia mountains, I couldn't help but appreciate the Nakto F6 blend of practicality and adventure. It may not be perfect, but it sure knows how to turn an ordinary ride into an unforgettable experience. That's all for today's video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next adventure.